What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. I have a banger of a video right here. It's not often that I'm going to give my stamp of approval on video games or developers in general, but games in the survival/extraction shooter genre are about to be put on notice. I am being extremely cautious here, and I've realized that it's more about the people, the passion, and the timing or pace it takes the development process to move forward. Things like greed, unfinished products, false promises, quote unquote, early accesses. It's getting kind of stale. So my approach in finding these new games, it's more about the people, their care for their craft, and their passion for what they do. So today we are diving into the recent Devlog update for We the People. I'm going to touch on what We the People is real quick, but if you want to go watch a recent video I did, I'm going to put that up here right now, giving you the whole rundown of what the game is about and what I believe it will actually become. But it's going to be a, for lack of a better comparable term, a DayZ/Escape from Tarkov experience that takes place in the Pacific Northwest in an alternative timeline after some historical events. And again, as I believe in the genre itself, this game is going to be hardcore. Survival, you die, you're done. And that is what makes these games good. The risk reward of going in to each map, each raid, surviving, progressing, you know, the whole gamble mentality. So I am putting my stamp of approval on this game because of Drew and the team and their vision and deep care for their game. I haven't got a sense of greed or even escalated urgency to get it out, which makes me happy. So as we dive into this, guys, just know everything is a work in progress. This game is not finished. Do not tell me it looks like a shitty Tarkov, because it is almost 11 years behind Tarkov. Just give me time to explain what is happening, what was in the update, when to expect it. I'm not going to shill you on it. I am not going to overhype it as much as I can. I'm going to keep it real with you. I want to start off by saying my one worry with small indie company was the lack of talent, the lack of experience. But they go in with this update and they talk about the contractors they've added, and it's a lot of skilled individuals. So that worry has kind of gone away. They first started with the hunting bow. I lost my mind when I saw that. I believe that in a survival/extraction shooter, having the option for something other than a gun and not a melee weapon is sick. The bow's perfect. So their idea is wanting to give you a lower tier weapon early into the wipe progression. And Drew's already told us that it's surprisingly accurate and hopefully fun to use. It's going to be hard if it's really, really fun to go to a gun, you know, even though the gun's going to be better, it'll be cool to main the hunting bow. It's a compound bow, looks like, for a little bit. It'll be fun. They also talked about weapon malfunctions. I saw this a little bit ago, actually on their Patreon. I believe that's a win. It's kind of becoming the standard now, and they absolutely should implement that into the game if they want to just keep up with the standard. And it looks clean, man. I'm excited. Their main focus for this devlog, it seems, was a ton of overhaul, especially with the animations. They took the old model M4 that they had and reanimated it. They're also doing new sound systems with spatial audio, and they showcase some of that here. Check it out. There's also a new recoil system based on the weapon system and attachments used for that weapon. What they showed was a basic mil-spec M4 kitted versus not kitted, and talked about a bigger showcase of weapons coming in the future. So basically, yeah, the gun will act differently based on what you have on it, which again is kind of becoming the new standard. So I'm glad they're taking that approach. The next thing they talked about was optimizations of the current maps and developing maps. This type of stuff, as we know, pretty much make or breaks a game. You can have a ton of beautiful visual, Unreal Engine graphics, everything looking gorgeous, but if it's not optimized, gray zone, your AI and the environment isn't working, it can be kind of a drag. So I hope they stick on that. That should be one of the main priorities for the development process, because we are getting pretty good at seeing something beautiful and not getting too involved until we actually get our hands on it to make sure it plays well. And a big part of that is how the map is, getting stuck in things, stuck in bushes, holes, you know, in buildings, doors, all that type of stuff. It needs to be polished and functioning well before anyone plays it at scale, or it'll get review bombed for sure. Overhauling the inventory system, they're adopting the Unreal Engine's gameplay ability systems, or GAS. They had to learn it, and with that, they have created a whole new spatial inventory system, new UI, embedded equipment slots, scalable rigs and plate carriers. They reworked dragging and dropping, and the implementation of GAS has allowed them to improve the health system and player actions like suppression and radiation. They were also able to use gas to implement flashbangs, Molotovs, grenades. This is probably my favorite part of this devlog, and when I saw it, I started geeking. I know Grayzone tried to do it. Tarkov hasn't really got it down, but one of the main things with these types of hardcore realistic shooters is, sure, when you get hurt, you might be walking slow, you might be, you know, the vision and all that stuff, but as you're getting shot, your body isn't reacting. Sometimes, you know, developers are making the guns go up or like their arms jiggle and stuff like that. They're trying, but it seems like We the People, from this animation, every bullet will make your character give in some. It'll give you an impact. How that's going to affect your aiming and things like that, I hope it's a lot. I know it's going to be brutal, boys, but I think if you're basically getting shot first, it should be extremely hard to win. You shouldn't be able to turn on somebody, you know, completely 180, fucking COD 360 no scope their ass. Bullets hurt. Whether they're killing you or just impacting your plates, you will react. And it seems like they're trying to implement that with this system, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing right here. One of the biggest additions to their development team, as far as I can tell, was Sviat. He was the lead creature artist on Stalker 2, and I believe he's been contracted to work on a lot of the AI models for We the People. So taking it back to my worry on experience, the more and more I see this team developing and their portfolio of games they've worked on, my worry on that is starting to diminish. So let's talk about when you can play the next demo. Again, it's just a demo. It's going to be Steam Zombie Fest, May 26th to June 2nd. Tech demo, not early access, not even like an official large-scale playtest. It's going to be just a demo. Not everything will be in the game, but that's when it's going to be available. Make sure you wishlist it. Keep an eye on it. Join their Discord. Give them some feedback, and let me know what you guys think. Do you think this will be a competitor for Escape from Tarkov and other extraction shooters, or do you think it's going to be another flop? I believe We the People is going to be a strong contender in this genre, and it is one of the main games in my sights right now. So let me know what you guys think. If you enjoy games like this, make sure you join our Discord. I'm going to leave that link in the description below. And if you did enjoy the video, guys, I would really appreciate it. Like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And with all that being said, that's all I have for you guys. I will catch you on the next video. Thank you.